Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Jonathan here with Boston Collectors. It's almost 8 in the morning for me, but it might be a different time whenever you're watching it. Shout out to y'all for checking out the content, though. We appreciate you. Now, before we really start diving into, is it worth the price? Cad Bane. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping super quick. We do have a community Discord server for those of you interested in checking us out. You're not going to see any Kenobi spoilers here, so you should be good to go. Feel free to drop into the Discord, share your collection, your thoughts, ideas. If you have any ideas for us as a channel, feel free to swing by and drop them there. We also have a Patreon, we have Instagram, we have Twitter and a TikTok. Feel free to join all of those if you so please. By becoming a Patreon member, you will be given access to photos for your mobile devices and your desktop. I'm going to be working on a lot of that content starting this week. So if you're interested in becoming a producer, feel free to check out the link in the description below. We'll be adding more things as we continue. Getting back to Cad Bane here. Now we have two versions. We have a collector's edition and a deluxe version. Now, is it worth the price for Cad Bane? Let's go ahead and start diving into it. Beginning with the collector's edition, which is priced at $270, the max number of payments for this version is 4. Now the NRD is set for $27. As for the deluxe version, we have 5 number of payments, and it's priced slightly higher. Now, it depends on which version you're going for, honestly, and it's kind of interesting though when you look at the collector's edition that we're only given 4 number of payments versus the deluxe. I find that a little interesting. The monthly payments are obviously a little bit smaller, but slightly higher price tag, $20. You can't beat that, right? But we'll start diving into that shortly. This is expected to ship between July 2023 and December 2023, and this is actually shown on the Hot Toys website as well, as early as Q3 or as late as Q4. As we start diving into what's in the box here, we have a newly developed head sculpt with 3 styles of interchangeable face portraits. This is something that we actually talked about over on our Instagram the same day they revealed that. For some reason, with the portrait that they used, I did not feel like they were going to make us stick with that one portrait. So we're going to go ahead and flash that on the screen for you all. We ain't prophets or nothing like that, but we did say that before. So it's great to see that that was actually a thing. And we have 3 of them. We also have the highly accurate facial expressions, skin texture, and breathing tubes, 30 points of articulation, 6 interchangeable hands. This is going to be a very tall figure as well, 34 centimeters tall. We have 6 pieces of interchangeable gloved hands, including 1 pair of relaxed hands, 1 pair of hands for holding the pistols, and 1 pair of gesturing hands. I can't really say I'm upset with them not giving us fists, because in the live action version of Boba Fett, his fingers were huge. I'm not upset with that. Would I have liked it? Yes, but am I upset about it? No, it's totally fine. Great to see that we have pairs of each one. Thank you, Hot Toys. Shout out to y'all. Now, as for the costume, we have 1 brown hat. They're not saying that it's wired or anything like that. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I'm upset with that. I think it's cool. It's all right. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But as for the brown trench coat with the breathing system embedded with wire, so I'm wondering if both the trench coat and the breathing tube are embedded with wire. That would be interesting. Moving on, we have a pair of blue gauntlets with the weathering effects, brown vest, brown undershirt, pair of brown pants, leather-like belt with the ammo clips, belt with the pistol holsters, and 1 pair of boots. As for the weapons, we also have 2 pistols, and last but not least, we have 1 flamethrower effect accessory and a specially designed figure stand. I'm not sure what 2 gauntlet means. Unless that's for Toto. We'll see as we continue. But that's for $270, so that can't be for Toto. That might just be a misprint or a typo on their end. But as we continue on to the deluxe version, there are 2 different accessories going on with this one. So we have 1 Toto 360 with the articulated function. We also have 2 real-like fire effect thrusters, which are attachable to Toto. So that's kind of a 2-for-1. And we also have 1 pair of attachable boot rocket thrusters with 2 real-like thruster fire effects. For $20 more, we'll start talking about that once we go over these photos. But for now, $290 for the deluxe version and $270 for the collector's version. Let's go ahead and dive into the pictures. So we're going to keep it simple and we're just going to go over the deluxe version. We'll obviously cover what isn't included and what is. they make it clear in the accessories page. So first things first, obviously we have Cad Bane and we have Toto. If you're not familiar with Toto, watch the Clone Wars. He's also got an appearance in the Bad Batch. So maybe if you don't want to go through that whole Clone Wars series, go check out Bad Batch. You can see him there. I like this little guy. So I'm definitely picking up the deluxe version. So diving into the photos here, I love the fact that we have the rocket thrusters and Toto from the Clone Wars series. One other thing that I would have liked to have seen, and I know technically it doesn't work with this outfit, but yes, I would have liked to see a bigger hat. Would I have swapped it out? No, but I would have loved the option to have it, but I'm not really upset either. I do like that we have Toto, and again, I like the thrusters as well. But looking at Toto, at least, it looks like he's going to be articulated. At least we have some, I want to say maybe a pivot in the hip and maybe in the knee area. It looks like we have something going on in the shoulder and the elbows. I can't really tell with the head just yet, but I like that we do have the articulation. It's not just sort of one whole piece like a porg or something that we've had in the past. Also, these pieces, at least for the flamethrower effects and on Toto as well, if we head on over to the secret base page, we have the detachable thrusters here. I would like to know if the flame effects could detach. If so, I would like to keep the rockets on his boots. And looking at Toto there, obviously we have the articulation throughout the entire piece. That's awesome. We have the swap out faceplate, so that's really cool. Other than that, that's straight to the point. I just really wanted to point out those thrusters. So these will click into the boots. Moving back over to the images. Again, Cad's looking all kind of awesome. I really like this outfit. The holsters here are very reminiscent of what we saw with Jango Fett. I like the way that the holsters attached to the belt. We have the extra belt with the bullets going on there. The bullets around the boots, which remind us of the Mandalorian. I also really like the pop of color with the gauntlets. These were seen in the Clone Wars as well. We've got all of this beautiful brown, and then we have boom, the blue pop of color, which is sort of like a really nice separation between his skin tone and his gauntlets as well. So moving into the portraits here, I love the fact that we have 3 styles of interchangeable faces. I think I'll probably go with that more stoic expression, but I love the fact that we get all 3 of them. I love the style of the hat and how it complements the rest of the clothing. It's got a suede-like appearance, but I like the separation from the textures in terms of the clothing, the coat, and that hat. Here we have Toto. He's such an awesome character. It's hard. It's like, I like him and AZ. Oh, it looks like, I wonder if the hands or the fingers articulate. He's also got his own little stand there as well. I wonder if he can stand on his own or if its head's too big. It'll be interesting to see. We got a little bit of weathering going on around the eyes there. That's cool. We have them flying together. See, now again, as mentioned in the details of the packaging, I'm wondering if we have wire in there or if that's Photoshop magic. We do have the waist grabber as well for the thrusters. That's cool. Not really happy about the base, but what can you do? This is a really good looking figure. And I like the, look at that texture going on in there. We sort of have that polyester-like situation going on off of this coat texture. Looks really, really good. And again, as mentioned in the details down there, they did mention bendable wire going through either the coat or the tubing. I would like to know if that is wiring or if that's just going to be sort of free flowing, if you will. Moving on to the next photo. This is a killer looking figure. I don't know, man. This is, I'm just really happy to see that they made Cad Bane. I know it probably took a while for them to create Cad Bane because there wasn't a live action version for the character. And unfortunately, when you look at someone like the Ahsoka figure from the Clone Wars, sadly, I think we have, 2 more Ahsokas coming, and that's not the end of it. Because of the live action Ahsoka, that throws off the whole evolution from the Clone Wars to the live action. So I can't say that I'm upset with them for doing it, but we'll save that entire thing for a whole nother video. For now, Cad Bane's looking all types of awesome. I am not upset with this at all. This is looking really good. I like the fact that he can take off his hat as well. That's not magnetized to it or stuck to it in any way. Really, really good looking figure. And again, he's very tall. Very, very tall. I wonder if he's about IG-11's height, maybe about that. Then obviously we have the Boba Fett being featured and teased here. This is going to be saved for another video, so stay tuned. We got the flamethrower as well. That's looking all kinds of cool. And then we have the accessories card. So everything included can be found right here. This is a loaded figure. Moving back over to Sideshow, everything that we see for the deluxe is priced at $290. We get 3 interchangeable portraits, we get Toto, we get the rocket thrusters, we get the flame effects, we get so many textures in his clothing for $290. That's sounding like a steal. I am not mad at the price point. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I genuinely think that this is worth the asking price. I would not sleep on Toto. I know you're looking at that $270 and you're looking at the $290. Even if you don't know who Toto is just yet, go ahead, drop the extra $20, pick this up, and eventually if you ever make the drop over to animation, I don't think you will regret having Toto in your collection. So let me know what you all think down below. Is Cad Bane on your pre-order list? Are you kind of thinking about it? You're not sure. Maybe you didn't like the Book of Boba Fett, and that's okay too. But keep in mind, Cad Bane has been around forever. You don't want to miss this in case you ever check out any of the previous material featuring Cad Bane. So let us know what you think down below. Is it worth it to you? Again, are you gonna pass, or are you looking at other things right now? Because it is a Marvel Star Wars year. I'm not mad at you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. This is Jonathan with Boston Collectors, and thank you so much for watching.